Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Nguyen, founding president of Bitcoin Association, for a CoinGeek New York City preview and discuss digital asset industry trends. Jimmy, it is great to see you on camera. I can't wait to get into the mix this Wednesday at CoinGeek. Give us a high-level overview of what the conference is about, some topics we could expect to hear, some of the featured speakers.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to having you speak on one of our panels this week. So the CoinGeek conference in New York is the biggest BSV blockchain conference of the year. It's over 3 days, October 5th, 6th, and 7th, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week at the Sheraton New York Times Square Hotel. Our theme is really about learning how Bitcoin and blockchain technology is based on time, and more importantly, how it's about time for blockchain technology to be really used at mass scale for consumers, enterprises, and governments. We want to see a world where people don't talk just about crypto asset trading prices, but actually the usefulness of the technology. We've got some great speakers, including Scott Stornetta and Stuart Haber, who are known as the fathers of blockchain, from cryptography work and work they did in the 1990s about digital timestamping of documents, which led to the notion of a blockchain. They'll be joining Dr. Craig Wright, the chief scientist of nChain and our key visionary in the BSV space, very well known in the blockchain world. George Gilder, the famed economist, who is the author of such great books as The Scandal of Money and Life After Google, will be coming to speak again with a keynote speech and a panel with Craig Wright. And beyond that, we have many companies that are here to actually announce projects, business deals that they're doing on the BSV blockchain because of its massive scale with greater data capacity and low fees. So there will be some things in the online and esports world built by gamers. The NFT world is very popular with Zenoscope, the graphic novel company. Its CEO will be coming to speak and announce an NFT relationship with Crypto Fights, one of the games in our space. Epic, which is a leading company that creates digital assets and collectibles, will be there. A new company called Blaircast, designing a music distribution platform using the BSV blockchain. There will be an announcement of a debt instrument token being created on the BSV blockchain, which will be interesting. A stable coin, lots more about NFTs. We're also lucky to have some representatives from the Middle East, where we're doing a lot of expansion, including a representative from the UAE's Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization, here to talk about growth of blockchain technology in the Middle East. We have a panel about the energy consumption issue, which is a very big one with Bitcoin mining, with lots of top name speakers, including from TAL, the Canadian public company that's a miner, and nChain, and representatives of financial services companies such as Signature Bank. David D'Amico, who is here in New York, will be joining us, and Joshua Lim from Genesis Trading to talk about the future of financial services, derivatives trading, and even custody in the digital asset world. So it's a really great lineup of speakers. I encourage people to come, and you can also watch virtually at coingeekconference.com. But it's really focused on how it's time to make blockchain useful.
Right. And Jimmy, speaking of time, I think it's fantastic that you have guests on that have been around for quite some time, you know, looking at 20 to 30 years within the industry. Because when we think about blockchain, we think about cryptocurrency, we always have that 11 to 12 year time frame in our head with the advent of Bitcoin. But really, the technology that drives it has been around much longer than that. So I think it's really interesting to get that kind of perspective with some history behind it as well.
Yeah, in fact, that is the whole topic of the closing keynote panel of day one of the conference, Tuesday, October 5th, where the fathers of blockchain, Scott Stornetta and Stuart Haber, will be joining Craig Wright, as well as Ian Grigg, a well-known financial cryptographer who invented the concept of a Ricardian contract. And that whole panel is designed to talk about how Bitcoin and the digital asset world we have today is really built on technology achievements of the past in cryptography, timestamping, and the idea of a distributed ledger, now known as the blockchain. So it's you're right, it's not just the past 10 years. What we're seeing now with technology in the digital asset world is the culmination of several decades of work.
All right, Jimmy, look forward to seeing you and meeting with everyone at the conference. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.